And once that dolphin sound is recorded, it passes through my analytical filters.
Don't tell Ant. He'll want a Jeffrey translator.
He's already asked for one. But my machine isn't that sophisticated. I still need to compare observed behavior with the different sound variations.
Just like music. Pitch, frequency, duration?
Exactly. Didn't I say you'd be the perfect assistant?
Did you hear that?
Your younger ears pick up higher frequencies than mine.
So that's a no.
Something spooked them.
Maybe that sound? Let me turn it up.
I'm still not hearing anything. Are you sure that...
Did you hear that?
What?
My family are explorers. We have been for generations. While others look up to the stars, we know there are an infinite number of things that shine in the darkness below. There are things lurking in the seas that long ago vanished into myth. My family are explorers, and we explore the deep.
Okay, just keep the volume down. This is the last speaker set we've got. Oh, incredible!
The Bloop.
What's a bloop?
It's one of the most mysterious mysteries ever. How do you not know the Bloop?
Ha, I don't get out a lot.
In 1997, there was a sound underwater. It baffled everyone who heard it. They called it the Bloop.
The bloop was heard and recorded all over the Pacific Ocean. Then suddenly,
It vanished.
I found the one from 1997 online. Listen.
They're virtually the same.
It's a GSM.
Let me guess. Giant sea monster?
What else?
Ant. Most scientists believe the original bloop was the sound of icebergs cracking.
Those scientists never proved anything and lacked my overactive imagination.
And given we're off Papua New Guinea,
there's a noticeable lack of icebergs. And this bloop is less than 20 kilometers away.
I wonder if it's connected to that.
These marks are fresh.
Proceed with caution, Ant. We don't know what's out there.
Oh, I so do.
A conch shell.
Clearly a giant sea monster dragged its equally giant prey from there to its fearful lair. That way!
I hate to burst your bubble, Ant, but these marks are way too precise and even to be drag marks.
It looks more like...
That's no Bloop.
It's a deep-sea mining machine.
It's gonna eat the rover!
Ant, it's too late. Don't do it.
No!
Ant! Get out of there, Ant!
You're cutting it too close!
Huh? Ah! 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 Come on, come on, come on! Whoa.
Ant, back to the Aronnax. Now.
And I should, in the future, remember that I'm far harder to replace than the rover. Oh, and the listen to instructions thing.
Never, ever risk your life like that again.
That mining machine is just eating everything. We've got to stop it.
We're trying. Your father's talking to the World Oceans Authority right now.
And there's nothing they can do. This area is not a marine reserve.
But there's a bloop out there.
Did it just hear you?
The tone changed. It's not just one sound.
Come on out, GSM, wherever you are.
It's not gonna come when it's called, Ant. It's a sea monster, not a dog.
Ha! So you admit it's a sea monster.
that last transmission came from within 1 kilometer.
Nektons.
My name's Bruce Alba from Deep Sea Mining. We need you to clear this area. We're extracting rare earth minerals.
And you need to stop. We have reason to believe there's something quite unique in the area.
We heard a bloop.
Bloop? You mean that iceberg sound from decades ago?
No one knows what made the sound.
And there are no icebergs in the area.
It may be coming from a living creature. We need you to stop your machine until we can locate the source.
I'm not shutting down this entire operation for a hypothetical creature. If you can give me evidence instead of theories, I'll think about it.
He'll think about it?
Everyone spread out and try to cover as much ground as you can. We need to find the source of the bloop.
Stay alert, Jeffrey. We're looking for a giant sea monster. What is it? The bloop. Professor Fiction, did you hear that?
Loud and clear. And I can triangulate the location. Turn to the left and head up that rise.
Track marks. That machine went by here before. There's a coral bed down there, but no giant sea monsters. Professor, are you sure this is the right place?
I'm sure. Keep looking, Ant.
So far, nothing giant or even sea monster-ish. Whoa! I found it! It must be under... No, not under. The bloop is coming from the coral!
This is beyond words. It may be a whole new life form.
I'm gonna call it Antaeus Cantus. Get it? Antaeus is already the word for coral, and Cantus is a vocal ensemble.
Does every new species we discover have to be named after you?
Don't be ridiculous. Only the really interesting ones.
Well, this certainly is interesting. But where's the sound coming from?
We need to take a closer look.
How? None of us could fit more than a hand in there.
One of us can fit.
Ant, your head is huge. You can't fit.
My head is a perfectly acceptable size. But I'm not talking about me. Let's get back to the Aronnax and set up the fish cam.
I'd suggest you hurry back, Ant.
Why? What's wrong?
The machine is making another track.
And the next pass is directly in line with the organism.
This is it, Jeffrey. Your time to be a hero.
I got your message. You want me to stop operations because of coral.
Communicating coral.
Antaeus Cantus, though nobody likes that name yet.
It's a scientific miracle.
Coral. The docks.
It's definitely making sound.
Sound is not communication. Do you have any proof that it's aware?
I may have an idea.
We'll get you proof. But please, the coral is in the direct path of your machine. You have to stop it.
The cost of this operation is astronomical. I can't shut down because maybe coral is making noises. You get me cold, hard proof.
We don't have much time. Ant, take Jeffrey and the fish cam out there and find out how it's making that noise.
This is your idea? Starting a band?
The bloop varies in pitch, volume, and tone. What does that seem like? Music. I'm gonna play my own version of the bloop through the Aronnax's external speakers. If the coral responds,
Then it's trying to communicate.
and that proves it's sentient. Let's hope it likes my music.
Yeah! I mean, statistically, someone has to, right?
Maybe a different key?
Go in! In! Explore everywhere! Ah, good move. Psych yourself up. Get in the zone.
Ant, is Jeffrey in place?
He's getting in the zone.
We don't have time. The machine is already coming toward us and will eventually lead to the coral.
Let's slow it down.
What? How?
Come on, Jeffrey. I have faith in you. it, boy!
Ready?
Let's do this.
It's working! Keep it up! We're slowing it down! We're...
Look out!
Nick, what's happening? Our machine's readouts just went haywire.
Your machine ate something it shouldn't, but we're close. Just give us more time. Ant, do you have it?
Jeffrey's inside, but the coral isn't singing. We have to make it sing. See, the sound is coming from there. Somehow, it forces the water through tiny tubes.
And different sized tubes make different notes. Like a flute. You're talking! You're really talking!
You did it, Fontaine! Something actually appreciates your musical ability!
What is that?
That's the proof you were after. Turn off your machine.
What?
Let's not forget, what we call coral is millions of organisms operating as a single colony.
Millions of organisms making music together.
Incredible. Oh, I've never seen anything like it.
And you won't see it again unless you turn off your machine.
Yes, of course. Tear it down, now! What? How?
What's happening?
My engineers are saying there was some sort of explosion inside the machine.
The rover arm.
We've lost remote control. And we can't power the machine down. We can't stop it!
I can't hold this much longer. Tell me you found a way to change its course, Professor.
I don't think we can change its course. We have to turn it off.
How?
An EMP.
What?
An electromagnetic pulse. A burst of energy that nullifies any electrical device.
Where are we gonna get an EMP?
Oh, I always have one on me.
Why?
I'm an inventor. I created my first EMP right after I accidentally created my first rebellious toaster.
If the EMP is our only option, then we have to take it.
Do it. We'll deal with the consequences at this end.
Okay, Ant. The EMP will need to go on the front panel.
So, just above the giant spinning blades of death?
Yes. Try to avoid those.
It's on!
Okay, I can activate the EMP remotely, but get well clear of it or it'll knock out your communications.
I'm losing it! Oh, God! Do it now, Fiction!
I just have to figure out how much power to give the EMP.
Give it everything!
Okay, I'll take it all the way to 11.
It goes to 11? Why not 10?
I've never been great with numbers.
That's reassuring.
Firing in 3, 2, 5.
Fiction!
1. Oh, there's something I forgot to mention.
Yes! Professor! It worked! Oh, it worked on Mom and Dad too.
Yes, that's the bit I forgot.
Mom's okay. Checking on Dad. So I guess we did it. No!
Impossible!
What's happening?
I don't know.
The backup power.
What backup power?
It was a last-minute addition.
And you didn't think to mention this earlier?
I'm the project manager, not an engineer.
So all we've succeeded in doing is knocking out Mom and Dad?
Where is this backup power?
It's in the very center of the machine. I'm sending you the latest schematics.
There! We have to get inside the machine and uncouple it manually.
And it's impenetrable.
So what? That's it? We sit back and let the machine destroy this creature?
Can you hear that? I'll bring power packs for the rover and the drone knight. We will get back in this fight.
The machine is unstoppable.
So are we. Use that giant brain of yours, Professor. There has to be something.
There is something. Something missing. There are no schematics for the bottom of the mining machine. And I have a mission for your fish. There might be a way to override the backup power from underneath the machine. I need Jeffrey to find out.
Jeffrey, you're a hero, and you're needed once again. Go under. Get it? Under.
And is it working?
He's getting in the zone. Where'd he go?
He's under the machine. I'm getting pictures.
Yes!
There. There's an opening, but it's small.
Well, I'm small. Do you think I'd fit?
Maybe. It's 2/3 of the way from the front.
You sure about this, Ant?
Absolutely. I'm the only one who will fit. And if I don't do this, the reef will be destroyed.
I'll get Mom and Dad back in the game. We'll do everything we can to buy you time.
What's happening?
The machine is about to hit the coral. Ed is inside it. He's trying to uncouple the backup power.
What?
Come on, we have to help him. Pull the machine back.
Fiction, which way?
Turn right. You're looking for a hatch.
It's a dead end!
Your other right.
Right. I knew that.
Quickly!
That sound. I think the reef just sent out a warning. It knows the machine will crush it.
It's saving the ecosystem.
I've got the panel off!
Great. Now just reach in and disconnect the power coupling.
I can't reach it! I can't fit inside! Oh, Fontaine was right. My head is too big.
You tried, Ant. Get out of there.
No. My head will fit. Just not with the rebreather mask.
And do not take off your mask. Remember what I said about listening to instructions.
Yes, but I also remember what you said about some things being irreplaceable.
Ant!
Ed did it! He cut the power to the machine! Yeah!
Ant, do you read?
Ed! Fontaine, can you fit under the machine?
Not in my night. Jeffrey? Where's Ant?
Ant? Ant!
Oh, hey guys.
Ant!
How did you get out?
There was a hatch on the other side.
Ant, your head may be abnormally large, but you use it well.
In a week, we'll have a marine reserve in place here. Totally protected.
Oh, don't worry. We'll be moving into another mining zone.
You don't sound too unhappy, Mr. Alba.
Well, I'm now the man whose machine didn't swallow one of the rarest life forms on Earth. So, yeah, I'm happy about that.
I expect you'll do a far more thorough investigation of your next site.
Because if anything else is threatened by your mining, we will be there.
Oh, I wouldn't have it any other way.
I think the reef wants to say thank you.
a happy bloop?
From a purely scientific perspective, I'd say that is a very happy bloop.
I don't care what it was. How many people get to duet with a coral reef? Give it a try.
Hey, it replied! We can form a band!
No, you couldn't.